Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are all doing great. I know it's been a while, but I was very busy with work and stuff like that. And today we are going to take a look at what decks you can or should play for the Grand Battle. Obviously, I cannot say for sure because the Grand Battle didn't happen yet over here in the West, and we don't know the meta yet. But if you're only interested in the best decks, I can pretty safely say that it will probably be NL still. The purple NL will probably one of the most played leaders, and therefore also Nami, blue yellow Nami. If I can find it. Where's the leader? Here, Nami. That will probably be the most play decks. I'm not gonna show you a deck list. I think everybody knows what the cards do. The deck lists are pretty special. The only thing Nami gets back is like a red rock discard and maybe a badge for the trigger. And panel, I'm not sure. Oh, sorry, but they can play like Magellan. I've played versus some Magellans on the sim. And it's pretty good. It doesn't really have a downside for NL, so it's a pretty good card into NL. And it's really annoying to play against. Other than that, I'm just gonna say I think Ace will also be very good. You can play like two versions, like a version with the boat. Not sure if that will be the best, but I guess you have to do some testing. You can do something like this. And you can also build normal Ace. Will probably still be very good. You can even make a hybrid between the two decks. I think those will be the most expected decks. You will see the most. I'm not gonna go over all the leaders, by the way. Just gonna take a look. Gonna go through them quickly, and I'm not gonna have a deck list for all of them. I'm just gonna say if I think they have potential or not. But honestly, if you only care about the best decks, I think you should stop the video here. The only thing you need to know is you probably need to build a deck that's good against panel and blue yellow Nami. That's basically it. That's probably gonna be the most meta. I don't know how it works for you guys. Of course, it also depends on your local. You know your own people, but that is probably gonna be the main problem for extended. So now let's look at the other leaders. I'm just gonna go all over them all pretty quickly. And we start off with Odin. Don't think this will be any good in extended. Fifi might work. I think you lose to Nami, so probably not the best. Bonnie, don't think it's good. Zoro, don't think it's good. Actually, before we move on, I'm gonna say one other thing. I think most yellow decks are actually pretty good. But we will get to them later. Is this... Oh, I also have all the other cards now. It's fine. Side note. Sorry for that. Zoro, probably not any good. I thought La would be good, but the problem is you have purple NL, and purple NL removes your characters too easy, so yeah, I don't think La is any good. But maybe if you dodge all the purple NLs, you have a chance. This Luffy is not any good. Even though you have Moby Dick back, I don't think Newgate is good anymore. Garb, there's too much removal protection. Same for Ace. This Vivi was never good. Sabo, I have never played, so I cannot really say anything about it, but I don't think it's the best. I think Betty loses to Panel. Uta is not strong enough. Dragon has never even been a thing for as far as I know. Chopper loses to Panel because he can remove all the low characters too easy. Marco, honestly don't know, but probably isn't the best. Shanks can be decent. I have seen lists of Shanks that are specially built for NL. Don't think it will be easy, but that, like, let's say you have a chance. If you really like Shanks, wouldn't recommend it, but might be decent. Let's say it like that. Don't think Smoker is good. Caesar isn't good. Sugar, I don't think Sugar is any good. Kobe might actually work. I've played a lot of Kobe. He's actually decent into an L. I can show you like a list for Kobe if you'd like. Uh, the only card you get back is like Round Table. You don't even need to play it. You can also play the 2-cost Doll Blocker. That's what I had. Doesn't really get a lot in extended, but this deck list is actually pretty good into NL. The only problem is you lose to a lot of other decks. But it is a pretty good deck, I must say. I think so you can still do something like this. Then next up we have Rayleigh. Might work, it is really aggressive, but I don't think it's strong enough. NL is just, it removes your characters too easy. Luffy might actually work because that is a pretty good deck into NL. I think you've seen top at regionals too, so you can just look up a list for regionals. You also get some old cards back, like Kid. It isn't that good because NL plays Gamma Knife, but just search up one of the new lists. Actually, the extended format doesn't change a lot, so search up one of the new lists. From top cut of regional, and I think Luffy might work. We'll see. Ace, we already talked about Ace. Let's see. Roger, I have no clue. I think Roger might actually be decent if you have a base leader of 7,000 and then with all the new cards, maybe even 9,000. It's really hard for NL to swing into that, actually. Unless he gets all his 6-drops already out. But the problem is you probably cannot remove the 6-drops easily. And before you are like the big boy, I don't know. Let's put it on the potential list. Don't think Sabo is strong enough. Don't think Law is strong enough. Creek, I've never seen anybody play Creek, so I'm just gonna say I have no freaking clue. Lucy, there are some decks, if you really like the deck, you can also look up some of the top cut decks from regionals, but I don't think it's that amazing into panel. You just need to dodge NL, basically. Ace from OP16, and I don't think any of these other leaders are valid, so we're just gonna pass over them. Maybe this, but this isn't playable yet in the West, so we're just gonna skip. Let's see, where are the other leaders? Am I missing? Am I stupid? Do I need to turn this on? Okay. Let me see. Oh wait, I didn't even put in the... Ha! Oops. I'm stupid, I'm sorry. Okay, so where were we? We were somewhere here, yeah. GP Luffy might work. I have never played this deck. I don't know how good it is into NL. I haven't seen it top any deck, so... not sure about that one, to be honest. We have Rosinante, don't think that's a valid deck. Holy Jones, Perona. Yamato is not good enough, I think. Bonnie might be decent. Basically, all the decks that were ever good have potential to be good again. But Bonnie might be decent, I don't know. I think it's hard into an L, into panel, but it's not impossible. Carrots, no clue. I think Lim is not strong enough. I've seen lists with Law, which are actually pretty damn decent. Um, don't think he's too good, but if you are, I don't know, some of you might know Skeppas, you can search him up. He's a very good Law player. If you really know what you're doing, I think this leader can be like very dangerous. Green Jinbei, don't think it will be good in extended, but it is a really fun deck. Shirahoshi, don't play it. Zoro, I don't know about Zoro. A friend of mine, I tested with a friend. He actually went pretty good with Zoro, but I don't know how good the panel matchup is. He basically says it's just high roll fast. You need to just high roll. Need to win the dice roll. You need to get your perfect curve, and then it's good. But if you don't get it, it's pretty damn hard. I think actually the same applies for Mihawk. Brook is not that amazing. Luffy, it's not the set yet. Um, I might go a bit quicker and just take a look. I'm gonna go over all the leaders that I think that might do something, and the other leaders we're just gonna ignore. So we're gonna ignore Uta. Zoro Sanji, I've seen the list, but I don't think it's that good. I think it needs some support from OP16. Sakazuki, there's too much anti-removal now for Sakazuki to be good. This was one of the best leaders when it came out in OP5, but at the moment I think there's too much anti-removal. Reiju, honestly, no clue. Yuppie Luffy, a lot of you probably also know Chinose Cup. There was actually a guy who got in the top 6. They did an extended battle practice with Yuppie Luffy. So this deck might work because you don't have Punic now. Onami we already talked about. Kuzan, I don't think it's good, but it has some potential. Sanji is decent. I don't know how good it is into Panel because you cannot remove the 6 cost from the field. That is what basically is the problem. Or that is what basically is the problem with Enel. And I'm gonna skip over all of these. Maybe if you like Nami, I don't think it works, but you can try it. I have seen a list of Robin that is really good into Panel, but the problem is it's only good into Panel. It was from the Cruiser or something. I'll edit it so you can see it. Very good list into Panel, but I don't think it's good into any other deck. So if you only expect NL, maybe you're lucky, then sure, try it out. We have Rosinante. Don't think he gets much back, but still a decent leader. Actually, is pretty decent. Duffy might work. Don't think it's the best, but no, it's decent. Openel, we already talked about. Lucci is decent, but it loses to Panel, so yeah, kind of screws you over. I actually think Teach is pretty good. I have a deck with him too. The best thing you can do for NL at least is you have Great Eruption, and then together with Black Hole you can always remove the 6 cost NLs from board because it negates the effect. Unless they play an event, but then you just remove it next turn. So you just want this, and then when they play the 6 cost, you want to remove it immediately, and then from late game you can just play Blackbeard or Teach, it's called here, every turn, and then it should be pretty good into Pernell. I'm not gonna say it's easy because it's never easy for Pernell, but yeah, it should actually be pretty good. Koala, honestly, don't know. I don't think Emu is that good in this meta. Crocodile, you can also take a look at the top list. Same actually for Moria. Also potential, good leader. Um, NL might work. I don't know. Kagara is decent into Panel, but I think it's really hard into other decks. And then lastly, we have the two yellow Luffys. I can also show you an example of Luffy. I think I have it somewhere. Bell Luffy. Something like this. You can cut this. There's actually a regional list that was released. Just look it up. And this deck is actually pretty good. You can cut out Kalgara. I think he did. Um, and basically, this Luffy also plays the Sky Island package. So that's Porsa, Bell, Luffy, Zoro, and Robin. I think almost every yellow deck plays it. And Kalgara for Panel. So yeah, that's basically it. So for summary, I think all the decks that even have a chance are Kobe, Luffy, Ace, maybe Roger, GP, Luffy, Mihawk, Zoro, Law, Bonnie, UP, Luffy, Nami, Sanji. Quick little edit. I'm stupid. I forgot to put height rotated on, so I'm just gonna really quickly go over the list once again, just quick scan. But I think the only leader I forgot to mention that is of any importance is Doflamingo. I've tried him. I don't think he's that good. Maybe I just am very bad, but I think it's very hard. You can play something like this. Maybe put one slave arrow for another boa. It's just not strong enough anymore. There's too much removal, there's too much freeze. You're not as dominant as he used to be anymore. It might be me that I'm playing him wrong, but I don't think he's that strong, to be honest. You can also put one, if you want anti-removal, put in one of these. Leo, I think I have that actually. I removed one slave arrow. I'm not sure. I think I removed two of this for Leo. So then it would be something like this. Another Perona. You can run something like this. And let me quickly check the other leaders. So my opinion on this leader is it's not that good as it used to be. And other than that, honestly, I don't think there are a lot of leaders that have another potential. Nah, you have the old Lucci, but the new Lucci, or the newer Lucci, this Lucci is much better. So yeah, that was a quick little edit. Sorry I'm stupid. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a nice weekend. Bye.